3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. I am one half of your. What am I today? One half of your. We got the
Hello,
dog?
Kitty Oast.
Yeah, Xolo the thing today, fam. One half, or actually, 3 fluid ounces of of the podcast today, joined by.
Yo, you look like 2 fucking big liters of fucking smashing nice titty.
Wait, we do liters here in America, love.
what?
Wait, no.
Gallons? No, we do gallons
Wait,
here.
don't they do? They do like.
Donometric.
Yeah, they.
You're looking at 25,000 full decimeters of hunk.
Yo, I'm 15 quid of cock right in this bitch. Okay, let's start the podcast. What's going on?
I'm 10 centimeters deep in it.
What? No, we have centimeters too. I'm
Yeah, but
10
we never use
meters. I'm
them.
10 regular meters.
You're looking at 25 kilometers of hardcore drugs.
Anyways,
Yeah, you're looking at 5 yards of podcast right here. What's going on? Xolo Maridueña, Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand here, back at it again. Also with the dog cam. I don't know how it's kind of looking. How is
Do
it?
we have a
how's
dog
the,
cam?
Yeah. How's it looking? Can you see Hikama?
Yeah, Hikama's
Yeah.
blending in.
What about Calo?
Hikama's nice.
What?
Frida
What
Calo?
did you say?
Just say.
Yeah, that's the
I like
the
Gallo.
name that we're Frida.
Calo
Frida
is
Kahlo.
easy to yell. Calo!
But it's so random.
What? Yeah, but then it's niche.
Sounds
People are like,
Celtic.
Calo, what is that? And you're like, "Pff, you don't fucking know. Damn.
Well, today
So
we
you
wanted to
weed
do
out
a
the fake
special edition of the podcast. We so you guys have welcomed us so kindly. We're a couple of episodes in now. We're kind of hitting a little stride,
Woohoo.
and we wanted to answer some of the burning questions
That you guys have for us.
that you guys have. We figured intermittently let's talk to y'all for a bit. Y'all submitted some voicemails, some emails, some
Pictures.
letters. Someone delivered a owl to my door, so thank you for that. And we just wanted to
Harry Potter
also do
reference?
our first. Is this our first Love Daddy, Love Doctor on video?
Full
Yeah.
episode, yes.
We've
We've
kind of-
dabbled,
yeah,
but I
we've
think this is
dabbled.
like real.
But this is long format. We want to hear you guys out. See what you guys are going through. My love life is fucking so boring. So I just want to
boring.
My hands feel fucking
embarrassing.
nasty from that lotion you gave me.
So your hands are what?
My hands feel nasty from that lotion you gave me.
Go wash your hands.
They feel sticky.
Go wash your hands. If you don't like lotion, it's fine.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why is your love life boring?
Why is my love life boring? Because I'm
Just
just
all
too
dudes.
busy.
Yeah.
I'm just too busy. I got these bitches on my mind. I ain't got time for no others, you know. So, anyways, let's kick it off to. Should we do a voicemail first? This is so exciting. Like this is
Yeah,
the,
let's do
this
a
is the
voicemail.
first time. What do we have? 2 categories. We have love and not love.
We have a few categories. We have love.
and then we have a category that Jordan called it's just called dude.
Okay,
we have
so
a category called cute and wholesome.
okay, so okay.
So
Where's
and then
the
we have story time.
okay? So
Do we have
okay,
dramatic and
We only have a-
toxic?
There's a
Category?
Few, there's a toxic category.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
all right. Let's start with the
shit.
Give me a toxic one.
Okay.
I want to wake up with some toxicity in my morning.
Okay, let's start light. This one,
Light. I just said toxic.
light toxic.
Oh, light
Yeah.
toxic.
This
Okay.
is advice.
Dipping our toes into toxic
Yeah.
waters.
Dipping our toes. So let's run it, DJ.
All right,
Sorry, I
let's
just
go.
wanted-
Hi, my name's Giovanna. I'm from Rhode Island, and I was wondering if you guys could give me some advice on how to leave a toxic friend group and also some advice on how to speak up when people are making you feel less than. Thank you so much, guys.
Ooh. Wait, what's her name? We play that.
Gianna?
Giovanna. Giovanna from Rhode Island is
I didn't know-
asking how do you get out of a toxic friend group, and B, how do you speak up when someone makes you feel a certain type of way? I've actually had this happen recently.
Really?
Yeah, I'm definitely someone who likes to dish it out and likes to crack jokes, and I feel like I'm someone who also can take it pretty well. But there was a time, like a few months back or last year, even sometime, where someone said something, and I was like, "Oh shit, that hit me some type of way."
Really?
Yeah. And I
Do you
didn't
remember the
say.
comment?
I didn't say. I mean, I remember the
You
comment.
gotta
I'm not
say
gonna
it.
say it out loud.
Why?
What? No, I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Why?
Because it made me feel some type of way. I'm not gonna repeat it. Let the enemy fucking know. Sun Tzu, bitch.
No,
I'm not letting the enemy know anything.
bitch.
Um,
No, but I'm curious. I'm so curious what it is.
what? Let me take myself back to the moment. I want to say, you know what it was? It was someone. They were talking about fights. I think it maybe even was like something about fights. Something about fights. And then the conversation got brought up, oh, Xolo and this guy. And this person said, definitely not Xolo. and I was like,
You're like,
well, and you know, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, okay, yeah. I was thinking about, like, I was putting myself into the situation with the guy or with the person I would have fought. And I was like, yeah, Prob's right. But you didn't have to go say that out loud. And what I did later was I was just like, what I said, and here's what I did, Giovanna from Rhode Island. What I did was I just went up to the person privately. Like after the moment, I didn't make any big deal about it in person. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. But later, just once I had gathered my thoughts and figured out
what you wanted to say.
Was I offended? Like, why was I offended? Well, that was the first thing that I had to think about. Was like, was I actually offended?
He called you a punk ass bitch.
Yeah. So afterwards, I was like, hey, usually I can dish it out, but that made me feel some type of way. So I just said it right there.
Wow.
And they were like, oh, okay, I didn't
balls.
I didn't know that. And then I was like, okay, well, all right, that was it. And that literally was it.
So I think toxic friend groups are hard though because you're surrounded by a lot of people who I feel like most of the time when it's a toxic friend group, it's very like hive mindy.
But when you single someone out, it's okay, I think. I think that's why you single someone out. In a group, that's why you could never do that in a group, because you would say like, hey, what the hell? Hey, shut up. You know, that made me feel some type of way. And everyone else would be like, what the heck? Oh, we're just joking. How did we got you? So like, that's why I think the approach of just
the only thing that I get worried about is like not to stereotype
what they're going to say, what they're going to talk shit about your back or what?
Just with girls. Like when I was in high school, I'm assuming she's like high school age. Girls were so mean in high. Like I would have friends that were girls and they would like tell me stories about like things other girls would do to them. And I was like, dear God, these people are so evil.
That's
so
true.
My only worry, Giovanna, is that if you pull one aside, you got to pull like the one you're close to aside or the most mature one that you think can deal with it. Because the last thing you want is for someone to start like spreading your, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but
talking
also,
about the things you told them in confidence behind your back.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, yeah.
Or just fucking leave them. That's hard.
Sleep with one eye open, first of all, Giovanna. Second of all,
Yeah, just like Snoop and Suge
what you
Knight,
got to
bro.
do is also realize that sometimes, like, the friends, like, I have some of my friends that I have in high school, some of my friends that I have in college, some of my friends that I have from middle school. Like, you'll find as time progresses, you will pick and choose which friends to keep in your life, especially as all of you guys start to branch out and it gets easier to lose contact. You will, and the friends around you that are supposed to stay in contact will stay in contact.
I like that.
That's what I would say. But good question. Great question. But okay, so what
just
happens?
go to
But
another
okay,
friend group.
so what happens? Because there's also the mindset of like, I don't want to let that, like, I don't want to give negativity the time of day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Do you even? I was just thinking if someone said some shit to me, like if it even is worth it bringing it up. If it's like, I guess if you care about the person, it's worth bringing it up.
I feel like if it's someone you really care about and you're going to be around them a lot of the time, it's super worth it to like pull them aside and be like, hey, yo, like da. But in the moment, if you're around a bunch of people, like, yeah, you could totally, they diss you, whatever. You'd be like, oh, does that make you feel good?
Yeah.
Does that make you like, what's the purpose of that? Like,
Jacob's,
that's so abrasive.
does that make you feel good? Hurting my feelings like that. Are you happy with what you've done? When will you learn? Great question though. Good one.
Scary. I will say though, when I was in 6th grade, I just fucking the friend group I was in, I just left it and just like picked up one day and just walked over to like some guys that I like kind of knew.
Whoa.
And just sat down. And the first day I hung out with them, no one talked, said a word. They were all just like eating, like, what the fuck is he doing here? And then the next day, one of the kids was like, hey, are you going to eat with us again? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, cool. And then it was like I was introduced to a new friend group. That's guys in 6th grade. I
Yeah.
don't know how girls.
They're like,
at
so we
17
call
are."
ourselves Heaven's Gate, and you just take that seat right there. Basically, what we do. So, that was a good one.
Hey, what's up? Xolo and Jacob. This is Brett from St. Louis, Missouri.
Whoa.
This question really would go to Jacob.
Oh.
How would you feel about Hawk having his own spin-off show? And if so, what would you want it to be about?
That's a
Thanks.
good question.
Oh. I've actually thought about this.
All right, the Hawk spin-off show. Does it take place? All right, so let's just assume we haven't filmed season 6 yet, but I'm assuming it's going to end off on like ending the high school experience or something to that effect, whether it's a college or whatever. When does yours take place?
It would be a college show.
Okay, a college show on a college campus.
MIT.
MIT, okay.
Hanging out
Okay.
at MIT.
Okay.
You know, me and Dimitri got into MIT together.
Okay.
We're being all studious.
Okay. All studious.
We're all studious.
Well,
at
because you guys
schools.
there needs to be a maturity difference between high school and college for sure.
Yes.
You guys are different, alone now. Are you guys rooming together?
So this is what I think happens.
Okay.
We're rooming together and we're in like this robotics club.
Mm-hmm.
And Dimitri discovers there's like an underground robotics club.
Oh, like
That's like a drug ring.
like Real Steel.
Yes. But it's like drug cartel.
Why
and,
drugs? Why?
And like evil people, big money.
Okay.
Right? Like some Dubai oil money type
Okay.
stuff. And he gets into like a really hairy situation, and then I get dragged down into it, and we have to fight our way out.
Okay.
And I ended up murdering some people,
Okay.
and then
Of course, naturally.
he ends up pinning everything on me,
Dimitri.
and then I go to prison.
What?
And season 2
Okay.
is me running prison and like escaping prison,
Okay.
and then the very very end of season 2 is me murdering Dimitri.
What? Okay.
Like a dipshit arc. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good.
That was, well, you have it here.
Right?
What's
It took
that
a very
person's
different
name?
turn than you thought.
Definitely different name. What was that person's name?
The prison?
No, person's name.
It would be
That-
called Calico Prison.
That was
Calico? Because you guys are little calico critters, or
yeah,
what the heck?
and it would be underneath Harvard.
I thought MIT.
No, but prison doesn't have to be. Brett.
Brett.
From Missouri.
What did you
Okay.
want me to say? Oh, me and Dimitri go to MIT and we.
Well, no,
I guess there's a
I
party
thought there was
version of
like
it.
an underground, like Real Steel aspect to it, but yeah, I don't know. I could
Gianni
definitely.
designed the robot and I
Well,
shadow
I
boxed with
could
him.
I could see you guys having your own like. There haven't really been any great, like Superbad-esque comedies. I liked what was the one
Booksmart?
with the two? Yeah, I liked Booksmart, but in the boys section there was that one with the little kids, but there haven't really been any
Oh, yeah.
good stoner comedies. I could
That would
definitely
be
see
fun to
you and
do.
you and Gianni doing your, especially with the guys that did Harold and Kumar.
That actually
mean,
would be pretty funny.
You
to
guys
do a
could
comedy version of
definitely
it.
dominate that
Oh
section,
my-
especially college nowadays. In a
Yeah.
place like MIT, those kids aren't being represented. Those MIT kids aren't being
It
represented.
would be really funny to see like Dimitri do a sex scene.
Okay. That's foul.
Just like the
That's
amount of-
foul.
I don't know if I've ever actually. I should totally say this.
You
story
can't
for-
say that because you are a notorious. I would never do a sex scene.
I'm talking about him.
No, but I'm
I
saying,
don't play Dimitri.
Nah, hey,
Why did you say sex scene like that? If I was going to say sex scene, and you were like sex scene.
what?
What?
Replay it. Replay it.
I-
Roll it. Roll it
Sex
back.
scene?
How did
It's
I
like the
say
way
it?
you say baguette. Sex scene.
How do you say baguette?
Stop.
Baguette. Okay.
What'd you say?
That was-
Baguette.
I s-
Bag it and tag it. Bag 'em and tag 'em. I got baguettes in
Jacob be like,
France.
I like to bag it.
I said
Bag it from the back.
Hit it from the baguette.
I gave it that
from the
baguette.
I'm French, so I hit her with a baguette.
Okay.
I said baguette.
Oh, baguette.
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 I got my order, my baguette. Hey, got my order, my baguette. Anyways.
Let's talk about some dating advice.
This next one, it's just titled Delaware Hookup Culture.
There's a whole different culture. Damn. So my cousin.
Let's
Okay.
hear it.
So I'm Kama, from Delaware. I want to ask you guys about hookup culture because, like, nowadays, like,
it's like you want to get with someone, like you want to hook up with someone, but it's like hookup culture nowadays. You go to a party, hook up with someone, you don't talk to them. It's like, I don't want that for myself, but like everyone else is doing it. It's like, obviously peer pressure, don't do it. What do I do? Like, what advice would you give me? What do you think about hookup culture? And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's the
Love you
hookup
guys.
like? What's the hookup culture in LA, Jacob? Tell us, what's the hookup culture in LA like? Tell us. Do you guys know?
No.
What's the hookup culture out here? Are people just like, let's just do it?
Do you know?
I'm the horrible person to ask.
So here's what I'll say about hookup culture, because as a college student, you need to be very wary. There's lots of Jacob, wrap your willy. And I would say, honestly, I have no problem being friends with people before we have sex. Not that I'm having sex with random people all the time, but yeah, that's not a bad thing. And people, and I don't know, our kids, I don't know. That seems better. Doesn't seem like an issue.
Yeah, but she's saying if like the culture around you is so steeped in like, oh, let's just hook up and like that's all it is, but you want
Just
something
take
more.
guys that are a little bit older. Just like,
That's scary though, because what if you catch one of those fucking crazy ass older, you know what I mean? Like those super toxic
Aren't there-
26-year-old.
is that a very specific archetype or something?
You said
Was-
super toxic.
Yeah,
what?
do you
I
know a
feel like
super
there's-
toxic 26-year-old? I don't know. I feel like there's crazy people amongst all age ranges. I'd say, yeah, you just got to find the right crowd, right? Like, yeah, I guess if you're looking at raves, like if I'm trying to find a partner at a rave,
I
yeah,
guess
I'm
that's true.
sure
Where
at
are
the
you
rave,
looking?
the hookup culture is like, let's just take drugs and have sex. But
Go to the climbing gym.
yeah, I just saw something in LA here. It's like wine and jazz. Isn't that where you want to hook up?
What do you go to like
with
Sky
someone
Zone?
playing the saxophone in
Dude,
the back?
only cool people go to Sky Zone. You know those trampoline parks?
Yeah, no. Here's what I'll say.
At the dodgeball, you know? That'd be a good meet cute.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy like fucking just beams you in the face with one of those little dodgeballs. Like, oh my God, brings you a little ice pack. You're hanging out
Yeah,
with
I
him.
actually disliked that person, the adult in the dodgeball game with all the kids who just that was
feasted on
the only
everyone?
time he could win. So he was like,
Mm.
You're out. I hit you. You're out. I hit you. Anyways, back to this lady. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ill-equipped really to talk about hookup culture.
Yeah.
Jacob's hooking up all the time though, so I think he would probably be better. He's kind of he's
Honestly, just like
he's more loosey goosey.
just keep your head down and hook up with people just for the next couple years. That's all I can say to you.
What
It's
does
your
that
only
even
hope.
mean?
What?
Just keep your head down? What does that mean? What does that mean?
In what way?
The fear in your voice of like,
No,
What does
I
that
don't know.
mean?
I could definitely see Jacob being like the type of dad who gives like bad metaphors to his children about sex. Like, look, son, when the pickle
Just
jar is
pucker
about
up
to be
and-
open, just loosen the jar just loosen the jar, son.
Yeah, listen to Jar.
hey,
Loosen the
little
jar.
elbow grease goes a long way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, we got another one. This next one is
What is that?
here's a quick one. Let's see.
Damn, that's actually kind of interesting. We're like two 20-somethings that are horrible to ask about hookup culture.
I mean, look, first of all, you don't
Fuck
show all
bitch
your
in the
cards
click
on the
you play.
pod.
What's up?
And second of all, like I feel like this specific question or this type of question is kind of everyone learns their best way, like
By
in their
doing.
adulthood, in their adolescence. Like
Yeah.
you find out this is a canon event for this woman,
Yeah.
basically,
Mhm.
so to speak. This lady needs to go through these predicaments of being like, ugh, because then you just find other stuff. Your life leads you in a different direction.
Yeah.
It's
What
just
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so if you're not into hookup culture, this one's called Cobra Kai Kid Perfect Date.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Jacob Bertrand and Xolo Maridueña, aka Love Daddy and Love Doctor Advice. This is Drew, aka Cobra Kai Kid.
Ooh.
I am from New Jersey.
You're those East
and
Coasters, New
my
Jersey
question to you
Cobra
guys
Kai Kid.
is what is your idea of the perfect date? Thank you guys. You guys are the best. around. See ya.
Hey, Drew, Cobra Kai kid. That's a
Shout
good
out
question, yeah.
to Drew from the Cobra Kai Kid, the Cobra Kai channel.
Nice. What is your perfect date, Xolo?
I don't know. I don't want
you
to say it
getting
here.
taken out?
I don't want to say it on the pod because I don't want
Why?
anyone to. I don't want anyone because what if it happens to happen and now it's just they were just having like a you type moment where they're like, I knew Xolo's perfect date, so that's why I just
but
randomly
ignorance is
selected.
bliss, bro. You should just do it. Like that.
Look, here's what
what's
the
that
perfect
Vox little
date.
short film where Chance the Rapper wants to commit suicide.
Mr. Happy.
Yeah, Mr. Happy. It could be like he died happy. It could be like that. You get murdered at the very end.
Look. Here's my perfect date. Okay,
Go.
my perfect date. You go first, Jacob.
No, you're gonna do some
don't
Keanu
wanna
Reeves
say
shit where you're like, wake up, sex,
What?
eat food, sex.
You're
You
a dog.
see that?
Jacob is a dog.
Damn.
What is?
It's demon hours for Jacob.
Bro, you ever see that? Yeah, bro. 11 a.m. is fucking.
What the heck? No, I don't know. What's an ideal date? Like, I don't know. I'd like to
First date.
an ideal first
Or I
date.
guess it's no date. So it's with your significant other.
Oh,
You didn't
it's
say first date.
with my significant other. Food, lots of yummy food.
Too big.
I love to go to the movies. I actually love going to the movies. I wouldn't suggest it for a first date because you don't get to talk to the other person.
Yeah, very true.
But I like showing my favorite movies to people who are important to me because it's like a test. It's like, does this person fuck with this movie? Because then you know right away, like, I'm going to show this movie. And if they're like, I don't read the subtitles, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Let's just watch a different movie. And then I'll never talk to you again. Yeah, and then I'll never talk to you again. They don't want to watch The Untouchables. So if you're out there, just read the subtitles for me, babes.
I don't get how
Okay?
people, can't get over that. It's literally an inch on the screen.
Yeah, is it mandatory for
Y'all
you guys to watch with subtitles?
Yeah, y'all be dealing with inches for a lot less. So there's good movies out there, right? So
That's pretty true.
anyways, what about you, Jacob? What's a good date for you?
So just food in a movie?
Food and movie. Sushi and going to the Alamo. Sneaking sushi into the Alamo. It's a perfect date for me.
I've always wanted to go surfing
On a date?
on a date.
With someone who's a good surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like,
Either as good as me or better than me.
damn, babe, you caught that wave. You caught that wave so hard.
No, I've always wanted to.
What do you say?
I've always wanted to. No, you just go nice.
You
nice ride.
shredded that. You shredded that ting.
Dude, that was fucking tubular, babe.
Okay. So what's your dream? You said you've always had a
Go on. Because I've always wanted to like catch a wave with my significant other, and then just like fucking yeet myself off of my board and tackle them in the water. I just feel like that would be like a funny. I don't know. I've always want to do that.
Okay.
Go surfing.
Just
Wait, so you guys are side by side catching a wave.
side by side
Not
catching a
tandem
wave.
surfing where you lift them up. No.
No.
Not one board.
I mean, they could be on my. Yeah, they're like on my shoulder, standing on
Two
my
boards
shoulders.
side by side.
Two boards side by side. Party wave.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then-
I was like 15, like sophomore in high school. Went surfing with some of my older friends and like met a girl in the water, and we like caught a wave together. And my like knee jerk reaction was like, I'm gonna fucking tackle the shit out of this girl. But I was like, oh, I don't know her that well. And like, but if she was my girlfriend, I would.
But if she was your girlfriend, you would. So
Yeah. But yeah, surfing. Go get some burritos,
okay.
like Sancho's burritos. Shout out Sancho's Tacos, literally the best. Newport.
Literally the best.
It's
in
literally
Newport
the best.
Beach,
Chubby
Santos
sauce?
Burritos is literally the best.
Well, their tacos are a lot better, but the burritos are good too. The surf and turf, but the chubby, the OG,
Well, that's from Oaxaca. The chubby burrito.
chubby sauce.
Yeah, chubby.
Couldn't keep it together.
Where is this place, bro? The best
Hey, bro,
Mexican place
you
is
know what's
in
crazy?
Newport.
You know what's crazy? So it's this taco shop that my family loves. My mom and dad were gonna move to Hawaii because my dad was gonna get a job there because they need doctors there, and they were opening up. They're opening up a Sancho's in Claremont. So my parents were like, "Oh, fuck Hawaii. Let's just stay in Claremont so we can have
Wow.
Sancho's all the time."
Wait, so what I'm hearing is you need to franchise Sancho's.
I would. They can now. They're already in Claremont.
Open one in Hawaii. Get your fam out of there, bro.
Jordan's like,
Guys, we solved the issue. If you want to prevent being priced out of Hawaii and people from outside of Hawaii, just build more Sanchos in the mainland. And they'll stay away and you get to keep your lands to yourself.
yeah, that's
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding,
they
Jacob.
have-
I'm just kidding. You're welcome.
They have the haole burrito.
the haole burrito. Bro, the haole burrito smacks, bro. I love that. They put a bunch of sour cream on there.
All that guacamole on there. That shit is so good. I fuck with that shit.
Dude,
That
the
shit-
guacamole shit, dude.
Anyways,
Surf burrito. Definitely got to bring them back to my place and walk through like my gate and see how they interact with my nanny. Definitely got to see that interaction for sure.
for clarification,
Okay.
your nanny is your grandmother.
Oh, it's my grandmother.
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
name that you
You
call
don't
your
have a-
grandmother.
I don't
You don't have a
you don't have
live-in
a-
butler that needs
Wait.
to interact. I need to see if you vibe with Alfred before we fuck upstairs because he's gonna be bringing us OJ after. So,
I mean, I don't know. It depends on how
Yeah.
you disrespect him when he brings
Yeah,
us the
exactly.
chocolate milk and dino nuggies. So
is my nanny a real person to us? Or, anyways, all right, let's move on to the next one. So that's perfect date is getting some good food somewhere. I don't mind driving. I like driving and listening to music in the car. I like watching movies. I've been trying to get out to do one of those iconic pottery dates. Those pottery dates seem super cute on the wheel.
where she
just
comes
like-
up behind you and is like, "This is how you do it, baby."
Yeah, where she's for
Hands on your
sure.
hips.
Yeah.
I love. Have you ever done pottery before?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
I'm making a square. It's a diamond. Duh. Anyways, that's the perfect day for me. And the perfect day for Jacob. Thanks. Good question, Drew.
All right. So let's just say you've went on a first date with this person and you had the best day ever. You guys are dating, whatever. And then you guys end up with children. So
9 months later.
9 months later. So this is KM with her.
Wait, JMKM or who?
No, just KM.
Oh, okay.
with their question.
Wait, what?
Hey, Xolo and Jacob. This is KM from Northwest Indiana. Hey, guess what? You're not the only ones that had a 9-month gap where you were doing stuff with babies, because I just had a kid. My husband and I decided to name him after superheroes. We went with Harper for Roy Harper for DC Comics and Murdoch as a middle name from Matt Murdock from Daredevil. And my question for you guys is, if you guys were to come up with any superhero-themed names for a kid, what names would you go with and why? Hope to see more episodes soon. Catch you guys later. Bye.
What a great
Galactus.
Yeah. Sun Eater. The one. What would be a good, because Murdoch is his real name, right? Matt Murdock is his real name. Would you go with when I heard that, I instantly thought like Jacob would definitely have a kid named like, I don't know, like the Flash or something, or like Doomsday or something. Like you definitely would.
Oh, the real, like the superhero.
The superhero version.
Yeah, like the name, not
like
Clark. Not Clark Kent.
Yeah.
I really like Storm. Storm is pretty cool. You think of Storm Reed?
Oh no, I was gonna say it just sounds like a porn name.
Really? I don't think so. Storm?
You need tornado.
I know. They call me Twister.
What if you grew up and this kid was like, "Hi, my name's Batman."
I don't know. Yeah, see that?
Before you know what Batman is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
Like before you know what Batman is, some kid's like, "Hi, my name's Batman." You're like, "Hey, what's up, Batman?"
Oh, and then
you see it and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I think kids discover Batman pretty early.
Yeah.
I don't know, kindergarten? I don't know if I knew who Batman was in kindergarten.
What type of parent names their child Batman though?
I don't know.
Jacob.
Apparently, I would not. I don't like Batman that much. I would.
Name
Batman, no. Iron Man, yes.
Iron Man would be pretty funny.
Savior, Phoenix Force.
Yeah,
Phoenix Force
Phoenix
sounds
Force.
like a. Yeah, Jacob. What did you say you want your kid's name to be? Jimmy? No.
Like what
Jimmy
about the
Jacobs
Flash?
by
Like
Thomas
you can.
Bertrand.
What about
Jacobs by
Flash?
Thomas-
That's a name.
Flash,
Flash Bertrand.
pretty hard actually.
Thompson. Oh.
Cyclops Bertrand.
It just sounds like a diss. It just sounds like a kid who's got like a deformed eye. It's like they call him fucking Cyclops. I don't know. They'd have to be Deadpool. I feel like Gianni would name his kid Deadpool.
Dude, that's freaking.
Bro, you know Mr. Pool?
That's
Lex.
that's Jean Grey.
What about Hulk?
Hulk?
Hi,
Nah.
my name's Hulk Maridueña.
Nah. Hulk just sounds like. Yeah, it's cacophonous.
I think Barry Allen is just a cool name, though.
Yeah, Barry Flash. He has a very good name. Good name. But yeah, I'm with it. I definitely think if I have a child, they will have
Jaime.
Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid Miguel.
Miguel, Blue Beetle.
Miguel, yeah, my kid's
Miguel Blue Beetle
Miguel-
Diaz.
yeah, Blue Beetle Victor, adopted kid from Parenthood, Maridueña. That's what my
Maridueña.
kid's name's gonna be.
I like that. I'm trying to, yeah, do you actually have like real names for your kid or no?
Nah, I don't even got real kids yet, so I
That
can't have
should
real
know
names
what-
for them. Yeah, no real kids, no real moms of said kids. So yeah, no.
You never thought of like a cool kid name?
Yeah, I definitely thought about it before, but I think it's kind of like getting a band tattooed to you. It's kind of like I know by the time I'm ready for it, I'm not
It's
gonna
gonna be
like
different.
Yeah,
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I won't like beans, but I mean, it's been pretty consistent for like the last 5 years.
beans have been in your life for a long time. I don't think beans will continue to hit. It'll be in pop culture, I think.
I can't wait to have like get a wife and like slowly convince her that beans is a good name. It'll be like the long con of the century.
You don't have to slowly convince her. You just get a girl who likes the name Beans.
No,
There's
there has
girls
to
out
be
there.
there has to be some resistance.
Oh.
You like the chase.
Or after she's done giving birth, she'll be pretty much,
She's like,
like really tired. So when the nurse is
sign
just
this
like,
paper.
name, you just go, Beans. And she doesn't know
She's way
until
too
it's on
tired
the
to
birth
understand.
certificate.
Yeah,
It would be-
she's on all those drugs to make her feel
I
like
totally
she
thought
doesn't
you
have
were gonna
the
say
baby.
like she just gives birth and I just like pick up the baby and start running away with it.
No.
That would be pretty funny.
You
Like,
already have it
"Oh my
printed out.
God,
Yeah.
baby thief.
I'm Elsie. I'm from Chicago. And this is a weird question, but I'm like 90% sure that my boyfriend's mom stole my shoes. And before I say the story, his mom
90
can
is
be
pretty positive.
crazy sometimes. So I'm pretty much know for sure that it was not like an accident. And I took them off at his house. And then the next day, I couldn't find them anywhere. And I asked everyone, including his mom, if they'd seen them, and they hadn't. But then 2 days ago, I was back at his house, and I was in his parents' room very briefly to grab an extra beach towel. And on the way out, I noticed in the closet that my fucking shoes were in there. And like, again, I asked her prior specifically, have you seen these shoes? She said she didn't see them. So I guess my question is, like, do I confront her? I haven't told my boyfriend yet because this just happened, like, yesterday.
Weird.
Like, do I confront her? I don't know what to do. Do I tell anyone or do I just leave it?
Wait, can we rewind?
I don't know.
Steal
this
the
'cause-
shoes back.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah,
just wondering if it's like if mom was in mom mode and was just like, dump all the shoes into the closet, or if it was like
Well, she's saying that she's kind of crazy and that like, because like, my mom would totally do something like that. I have some friends that I know they like those moms are a little like, they're just a little.
Wait, what would they do?
They
Wait.
would do some shit like this and be like, "Oh, I like those shoes. I'm gonna take them."
Wait,
Really?
what?
Yes,
What?
100%. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, some of my friends got some fucking kooky ass moms.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So, because I'm thinking like, there's no way it's nefarious. It has to be just like.
You can't rule it
Mom-
out until
Well-
you know everything. I wouldn't.
I
assume
will
it's
say that's
nefarious.
so weird though to just that like.
It's funny
just
that they're just
hearing-
like in her closet.
Well, and then the question is, why was she? She said you were talking where she's like, I went into the parents' room to get a towel, and I briefly looked in the closet. That's kind of sus. Like,
No, I
Yo.
think I definitely like.
Where are my
uh,
shoes? Where the fuck are my shoes?
No, I definitely like if
Why you
you're
snooping
if you're
in the
getting
closet?
into okay, but if she was snooping in the closet, why did she just take her shoes like to begin? Like I think it's very reasonable to be like, oh, I'm grabbing this towel. Da da da. Those
No, she
I don't
took
know.
her shoes back, right?
no,
No.
she said she didn't.
she just
Wait,
left
she
them
didn't
there,
take her
and
shoes
she
back?
hasn't confronted her yet.
Okay, but Monica,
Wait, you weirdo! Why don't you just take your
I
shoes
have a
back?
question for all you guys, Monica Jordan. If you saw, bless you, a random ass pair of shoes that you've never seen before in your house, would you put them with all of your other shoes? Like they were your shoes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A pair of
Hell
shoes
no.
is there. Would you assume they're yours that you don't really recognize?
No.
No, right? Right?
No.
I would not. Just if I saw a random pair of shoes, I would not add it to my shoes.
Yeah, you would not add it to your shoes.
But
Oh,
if we'll
she
put it this
stole
way,
them.
yeah. So she stole them, or like, imagine your she didn't say what kind of shoes they were, but let's say they were
Like
heels or
slides?
slides. Or,
Okay.
like if you see a random pair of shoes in your house, wouldn't you? That's weird.
Like she's
to-
just, yeah.
Put them in her closet with all
I
of her
would
other
think,
shoes.
like, yo,
That's
whose-
weird.
Whose shoes are these?
I
think
definitely
it's-
think you. Oh fuck! I don't know why my first instinct is like it would be so funny.
Like a heist?
No. Just to be like, try to like talk to her and be like, oh hey, I was thinking about like you. I'm just trying to think of. I'm thinking about ways I would do it. Like, oh, we could remodel your closet, or whatever. Like, bring her and her boyfriend into the closet. And be like, oh, those look a lot like the shoes that I'm like in front of the boyfriend. They're like, oh, and she just like dramatically reveal like, yes, I did steal the shoes. And never mind, I liked them. They fit me perfectly.
Just pour water on that witch and she
Watch
will
her melt.
reveal herself.
Because my logic is if I found some random pair of shoes, I would put them like,
At,
I
the
don't
front
know,
of your house or something.
like in the living room or something,
Yeah.
and ask around like,
Whose are these?
hey, do you know anyone who wears these? Or
Yeah.
like, what the hell? I wouldn't put them in my closet.
Okay,
asked.
what's this girl's name? Elsie. Elsie, you got some fucking ops in Chicago, dude. I'm telling you, your boyfriend's mom, she's stealing your shit.
She said I asked the mom specifically. Have you
Yes,
seen my shoes,
bro. She's
she's like, no.
stealing your shit.
Well, do you think, but what if the mom like said no right away and then realized, oh shit, these are the shoes, and the mom is embarrassed, like, oh my god, I have these girls' shoes. What am I gonna say? I already told her back in the conversation I didn't steal her shoes. What if she's like, oh my god, I'm probably seem like such a creep right now?
But she said the mom is kind of crazy. I definitely think there is a personality type that fits that. You could be like, you know what? You do forget things sometimes. You are
Yeah.
the type of person that would find a random ass pair of shoes and put it in your thing. If she's having these feelings, clearly that this woman doesn't fit that like type of person.
Yeah. But here's
Heist,
but
heist.
on
Give
the
her the
off
towel.
chance that this mom is listening, mom, you don't have to steal the girl's shoes. You just take a picture of the shoes and reverse image that on Google, and then find what shoes and buy them for yourself.
Or what would be really funny is if
Or
she,
getting good with the girlfriend. Just be like, I love your shoes.
can I borrow them?
Can I? Oh,
You know what she should do? She should buy some like some fake versions of those shoes. Like if they're nice shoes, like some bootleg ones, and go to like Vaughn's and buy a raw shrimp, and then just put it inside the shoe. And then when you go to do the heist, switch them. Have you ever smelled like a raw shrimp after like 2 days? But you got to do it when they're like on a vacation or something.
Yeah.
It fucking reeks. It's so bad. It's horrible.
the ladies. Yeah,
That would be a good like get you back.
So your version of confronting the mom is put her in a position where you and her and potentially the son as well have to be in the room so that you can then acknowledge the weird
Then
coincidence.
she can't lie about it.
Right.
Like I don't know. if
Well-
you're gonna confront someone, like put them in a position where like they really can't lie about it. Either one, she's gonna lie and be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know where they were." Blah, 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 blah. But then the mom knows you fucking know, and you are not to be trifled with. And you are able to
Oh,
set
I
up
see, I
these right.
see,
It's kind
I
of like
see.
a putting your flag in the sand. Like this line, you don't fucking cross it because I know the shady shit you do. Or the mom's like, "I fucked up. Ah, damn it!" Like da da da. And then it's still like, "Hey, you know what? I have my hand very lovingly on this flag in the sand that you can't cross, but I understand where you're coming from. It's okay. Just don't fucking cross my line." Both ways, you set the tone.
Yeah, but
I
then
like that.
but then you got to break up with
Take that,
that.
Chicago mom. You don't got to
Nah.
break up with the boyfriend.
Yeah, you do.
Why do you have to break up with the boyfriend?
His mom has no backbone.
Oh, she's been like, "Damn right, I fucking stole your shoes, you little stinky ass bitch."
Like in that second version, I'm just like, damn, ma, like you're an adult. Just tell me. Like, and if
Oh,
you
you're
raise
saying-
that kid,
He's bitch made.
that kid is like that too. Then I guess.
Okay, but what if you want? But then to play devil's advocate, someone would want a guy that can just run.
What? Run?
Like they run the house, they run everything. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. We need a little bit more context. What shoes were these?
Yeah, it makes a
What-
big difference if they're slides versus like, I don't know, what are nice shoes? Louis Vuitton shoes or something.
No, if it's Louis Vuitton shoes, then we have to have another conversation because get your fucking shoes back, okay? This better be a pair of shoes that for some reason you don't care enough about to bring them up.
Well, she said
That's
it happened
first of all
yesterday.
crazy.
She said it happened
Did you
yesterday.
walk your ass home? What did you do?
Oh, that's a good point.
Did you just
actually.
say, all right, I guess I'm just going to leave without shoes?
Yeah.
Look, first of all, if I go to a party and then I cannot leave said party with the shoes that I came in,
I'm not
someone
leaving the party.
definitely has my shoes. And
Yeah.
just go get them. Just don't be weird about it. Now, like, I don't
The
know.
mom took them, bro.
You made it a movie and just go get your fucking shoes. Just be like,
I think
that's
she should
weird.
just steal-
Yeah.
She should steal her shoes
Okay, but
back
think
and
about
then
how
take the
au-
bonus pair.
But think about. I like the bonus pair idea.
Yeah, just take it back.
I don't know. I think there is something to be said though about being the girl who's over at the boyfriend's house, and then you have a suspicion that the boyfriend's mom took your shoes. That is a really, really hard position to be in as a girl. Of like going up to the mom of your boyfriend and being like, "Hey, do you
Did
have
you
my
or did you not?"
shoes?"
Yeah.
Like that's really weird.
But she, yeah, and she already said no.
And she already said no, and then you went to get a towel and you fucking see them and you're like, "Those really look like my fucking shoes."
What if they're not? What if she had the same shoes too? We don't
But then
know.
where did her shoes go?
Maybe maybe there was no shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's either the mom is
Someone
oblivious.
is schizophrenic in this story.
Yeah.
Someone-
the mom's
is-
oblivious, or the mom's nefarious, or you're oblivious.
Hold on.
Wait a
I
second.
think
Oh shit!
Wait
we found
a
the shoe.
second.
Did you see that on the camera?
This was serendipitous. This German Shepherd just brought over.
Oh my
a
God.
shoe.
do you
I think maybe
She
we
does
have a
this?
third option. No, don't teach her to eat the shoe. We don't want her to. Oh. I think. Well, now you just hit the camera.
The camera's fine.
I think you better get that shoe away from that dog, bro. Now the dog's gonna eat the shoe and take it somewhere else.
It's not gonna eat the shoe.
The dog just brought the shoe over here.
See what I say? No shoe. Dog's not eating the shoe.
But maybe there's a third option. Maybe if there's a dog, maybe the dog neatly placed them upstairs.
It's in the dog's like the little kennel.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
That was a good one. I'm one half of your non-singing podcast. Okay, wait. I really want to end the pod though on that British thing. I had so much fun doing that British rap.
Oh, the British rap?
Run it. Which one? Did
Yeah,
you
yeah.
airdrop it?
All right, we were gonna end it, but now we're doing
Yo,
British rap.
we're about to do a song called
Back with the
Mum Stole Me Socks. This is for you, LC. It's
Southside Chicago.
Yeah, it's East Side, Sholizi, and Easter Side, J Breezy. Hey, Mum stole your stocks. What you gonna do?
Here's the shoes, actually.
Oh, Mum stole your shoes. Could they be stilettos? If she got the slides, let's decide.
Gotta get your shoes back. Yeah. Give him a heart attack.
Hit it from the back.
Hey, I was leading.
Hit the mum from the back.
Yeah. Put the strap on, yeah.
What?
Hit it from the back, yeah.
Weird. This is a song about how to get your shoes back. Yeah. Gotta get your Gucci slides back. Hey. Go up. How am I gonna get the shoes back?
How you gonna get them shoes back?
Hey, am I gonna confront the mum?
I don't know. Hit it with a baseball bat.
Hey. Okay. Hey, maybe I'll hit it with the baseball bat. Maybe I should use my words. Maybe I should go upstairs, grab those shoes, take them to the curb.
Yeah. Or you could use violence. Violence gets silence.
There's two options. American history X your mom. Your friend's mom, because she stole your shoes and you can't let that shit slide. Hey,
Put it to
second
the
option.
curb, bitch.
Yes, second option is just take the shoes back, perhaps. Maybe you could do that. No,
Dogs didn't like that. No. You.
we're ending the pod there.
There we go. Yeah, dogs are barking.
Thanks for another episode of the pod.
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.